What's up everybody, welcome to luimarco's very quick video pre-workouts. Matter of fact, I slept a lot. Yesterday was UFC night, so I watched some fights, except the main event. I mean, when the main event came in, I just slept because it did not interest me that much. It was Cain Velasquez versus Bigfoot Silva. I'm not a big fan, right? I was expecting the result. Sure enough, Cain won. The co-main event was sick, actually. JDS versus Mark Hunt that I watched. It was all cool. Anyway, there was also another bodybuilding event. You guys know that I'm not following bodybuilding pro scene since a long time, and it has been confirmed with last Arnold Classic. The linemen actually sucked. I mean, the competition was absolutely mediocre. All the guys were pretty much pregnant in that event. All of them pretty much, except probably Cedric McMillan or debatably Dexter Jackson. Anyway, yesterday was the New York Pro Show, one of the best events usually in bodybuilding. And you know what? I did not watch it live because I'm not that passionate anymore about pro bodybuilding. But, you know, I watched the result and that was, oh, wow, a big splash I was not expecting. Dude, did not even know him. Came from nowhere. Anyway, let's get right into it. His name is Big Ramy. You guys will hear about him because he will destroy a lot of guys. And yesterday he had a kill. He made a kill yesterday. Killed a big one. Victor Martinez. Destroyed him. Dwarfed him lately. You know, I started to watch, you know, the screenshots of some competitors. There was a guy from my country. His name is, forgot his name, Vaillancourt or things like that. Anyway, he's the current Mr. Canada. He went there and he was outclassed. He has been destroyed. He's good, right? But I mean, the competition was too tough. I wanted to see the comeback of Victor Martinez. As you guys know, Victor Martinez had a lot of hardship. He had an injury in his leg. He had another injury, actually broke his arm while doing some funny arm wrestling. He has been in jail for several months because of a visa or things like that. His sister died, so a lot of trouble faced this guy, and he was one of my favorites because he aesthetically represents, right? Never had that big so-called roid or GH gut, and debatably he was, you know, he won actually. He should have won versus Jay Cutler in 2009, Mr. O, if I'm not mistaken, 2009, 2008. Anyway, and he was, you know, it was definitely a force to be reckoned with, one of the best genetics out there. He came yesterday, he was okay, he was not bad. To be honest with you, you know, he was conditioned properly. But then again, I saw that big Ramy, wow, the hell is this dude, man? I mean, that freaking giant, almost like 300 pounds, no gut whatsoever, that big. Dude is, long story short, because I'm gonna leave a link so you guys will see what's up. Dude is Egyptian. He was a fisherman and he wanted to Kuwait, which is another Arab country in the Gulf. And the owner of the gyms there was like baffled by his sight. Wow, where does this guy come from? And he's only training since like 3 years. Look at him, he's young, right? Huge. I mean, genetic potential is just amazing. That goes to show, guys, that genetic is the real deal. If you don't have him, forget about it. I mean, the dude, he was a fisherman, came from Egypt, you know, fishing with his brothers and father and whatnot, and he started to train. And the funny thing is, he was a big fan. He is still a big fan of Victor Martinez. He wanted to actually, he went to that gym to meet up with Victor, because Victor, you know, the owner of that gym was inviting pros every year. And right now he competed versus Victor 2.5 years later. He beat him yesterday. I mean, you know, you guys know me. I'm really actually passionate about any bodybuilder nowadays, right? I mean, there's Kai Green, who I like pretty much. Yeah, I got Kai Green I like a lot. And there's also Flexotron, meaning Sean Rodden, who I like a lot. And then there's Jay Cutler. Those are the three that I do appreciate physically, right? I mean, they're pleasing to look at physically. Phil Heath, I'm sorry. For me, is definitely too arm dominant, and nah. I got Kai Green better in my book than Phil Heath. But this dude, wow. Craziest legs I've ever seen since Ronnie Coleman. Widest shoulders. No, I mean, you just look at him. Just look at him and tell me what's up. He's so big. Yeah, definitely, I can definitely put him better than Ronnie Coleman in more than one aspect. Especially, you know, when it comes to the midsection, even the width of those shoulders, everything. Just look at him. Just like look at the dude, and you will know what's up. So if you're into bodybuilding, do not disregard the genetic factor. And don't get me wrong, Victor Martinez is a genetic freak himself, and he has been literally dwarfed by this newcomer, Big Ramy. So I'm gonna leave 2 links or 3 at the bottom. Just enjoy, and yeah, of course, don't tell you about the natural versus not natural, obviously. But then again, appreciate an aesthetically representative giant, a dude that can afford to come on stage at 300 pounds with no gut whatsoever, 6-pack all day and daily. And you know, he definitely has some, definitely he will threaten if he comes in this condition in Mr. O, right? High expectation. Salute you wherever you are. Have a nice one.